Shall we read the blurb? Let's read the blurb. I hate the word blurb. One of the words I absolutely hate. Like people hate the word moist. I hate the word blurb. Anyway, we move on. So the blurb says that J.K. Rowling invites you to explore a new era of the wizarding world. Explorer and magizoologist Newt Scamander has just completed a round-the-globe trip in search of the most rare and unusual magic creatures. Arriving in New York, he intends to stay for just a brief sleepover. However, when Newt's case is misplaced, some of his fantastic beasts escape into the city, and it spells trouble for everyone. ... And it's got like this creature here. I wouldn't say like I'm like I enjoy Harry Potter. I think it's a good movie. I watch it, but I wouldn't say I'm like a Harry Potter fan. The only time I've ever like properly watched them and not been on my phone at the same time is when I was on a plane, a 10-hour plane, and I kind of binged watched all of them. Because what else can you do when you're on a 10-hour flight, you know what I mean? But look how beautiful this book looks. Fantastic. Beasts. Look how beautiful it is. It's a bit dusty, but what about tapping on the actual pages? How do you guys feel about me tapping on the actual pages? It's got like this little mole. I remember them looking for the little mole looking thing, and everybody thinking it was really cute. But I know this is a sub-genre, like a prequel to Harry Potter. So you see Dumbledore in this young, I think. But I can never quite get into this. I think it's because I've seen it in bits. Like, you know, when you've seen the entire movie, but you haven't necessarily seen it at the same time and in order, you know. So, like, the plot isn't really going to surprise me. Okay. Let's move on to a book series that I love with my whole heart. And the box is falling apart. This is Divergent. And the book 4 is falling out. So we've got Divergent, D-I-V-T, Insurgent. Please let me know if I'm pronouncing any of these wrong. INSURGENT. Allegiant. ALLEGIANT. And 4 these books are definitely not appropriate for 10-year-olds or 11-year-olds. I never actually read Thor because, spoiler alert, I didn't want to read a book without Triss in it. I don't know if Thor has got Triss in it, but I assumed she wouldn't be in it because you see her, spoiler alert, die. So, but here it is. It's got these birdies. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't it that one of Tobias's fears is birds? So again, it's been a while. I feel like I should reread these because I think it might be nice to come at it with this perspective of somebody who's no longer 11 years old. I feel like I might see the characters a bit differently if I read it from the perspective of me now. Divergent. This is by Veronica. Veronica Roth. Veronica Roth. I'll read out, sorry, I think I blew on you then. I'll read out the blurb. So the blurb says, 16-year-old Triss is forced to make a terrible choice. In a divided society where everyone must conform, Triss does not fit. So she ventures out alone, determined to discover where she truly belongs. Shocked by her brutal new life, Triss can trust no one, and yet she is drawn to a boy who seems to both threaten and protect her. The hardest choices lie ahead. And obviously by now you guys know I'm not the best at reading. So when I was reading this, my best friend at the time was reading the same book. And if I find one of the pages, I saw it. Where is it? There we go. This name, where's it gone? This name right here. Uriah. For the life of me, couldn't figure out how you meant to say that. Uriah. Oh no. It's not because Tobias is scared of birds. It's because of the tattoo she has. I feel like this is a very unrealistic. I know it's a science fiction book, but even if you take out the science fiction bits, no 16-year-old is living like this. God. Let's move on to the next one, which is Insurgent, if I can get it also by Veronica Roth. And this says fighting for survival in a shattered world. The truth is our only hope. I'll read the blurb of this one as well. Triss has survived a brutal attack on her former home and family, but she has paid a terrible price. Racked by grief and guilt, she becomes ever more reckless as she struggles to accept her new future. Yet, if Trish wants to uncover the truth about her world, she must be stronger than ever, because more shocking choices and sacrifices lie ahead. Is this the one where it's written from both her and his perspective, or is that the next one? No, it's just from her perspective. We still got our little birdies. Birdies, her little birds, her little three birds to represent her three family members. Kind of ironic if you've actually, if you know what her brother turns out to do. Is this the one where she goes to prison? Or is it the next one, the one she goes to prison? I don't know. There she is. And I'm not going to tap on 4 because I've never read it. So this is the next one. This is Allegiant. I suppose a fire it was about his like childhood, but it's about him. It's about him entering Dauntless, is it? Maybe I will read it. One choice will free him. Now we can the Divergent series. Okay, the next book might just be a little bit niche. Over 1,000 fascinating. Oh, it says fantastic, sorry. Fantastic science facts. OVER 1,000 Here you see, oh, and this is by Miles Kelly. Here you see red blood cells and Jupiter. And on the back there's I think that's a cheetah. And this is all about inventions, animals, human body, plants, space, and great scientists. Can you tell what my parents want me to get into? The blurb says, if I can spin it around, it's a really big, chunky ass book. Discover 1,141 stupendous facts about the super world of science. Why is the sun spotty? I don't know. How do planets stay up in the air? Which animal uses its tongue to catch prey? Plus, you can have fun with the activities. Test your knowledge with the quizzes and read extraordinary information in the fact boxes. My stepbrother had one on history, and I found that very interesting. So I think my dad saw me reading my stepbrother's on history and put me on science. I would have been more interested in history, but it's okay. Let's see, what should we find? What should we find out about? Oh God. sure that's a peregrine falcon. Yeah. The peregrine falcon is the world's fastest animal. And then, is that a swordfish? Or the cheetah? Is the second. Oh no, they're tied. Swordfish and cheetah are the second fastest animals. I will close this book because I can't really trace when it's open. But I will trace the page that's just fallen out. Voyage to the moon. Read some of that if you wish to be educated. The next book is one that you guys have seen before, but I think it's such a good tapping medium that I can't stop myself. It makes such good noises. The Girl Book 1. How to be best at everything. Here's a book that every young girl has been waiting for. I like the beat the rest. Be the best. In here, there is literally just a guide on how to be a stereotypical girl. Some of them are quite useful. Like number 1, how to explain your late to school. Quite useful. It's right here. Late, how to explain your late to school. It's on page number 8. Somebody in the comments told me to start repeating more words, so I will. I've just got to remind myself, but sooner or later it will become a habit, I promise. How to improve your memory is always helpful. Number 34. How to survive in a horror movie. Number 38. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 38. Oh, I'm not even showing you the book. Is it here? 30. And there's just little guides. I really wanted to learn how to French plats. And I did try following this, but I didn't have anybody to practice on, so I practiced on myself. You can see she's separated the hair into sections, and now she's crisscrossing them over. And that is how you French plait, apparently so. How to make a compass. Just in case you ever get lost. Read that if you ever need to know how to make a compass. I need to